Right, let's just settle this right now. The final experiment is a hoax. Like, just check out this clip right above me. Muktoon's head seems to be completely glitching behind the sun. Now that doesn't happen if this was legit. That doesn't happen if this was actually in Antarctica filming the 24-hour sun. This is once again errors and fakery. They are doing their best to try and shut down the truther movement, the movement of unity to the community, the realization that we're being lied to on a huge scale. They're putting in huge amounts of work, paying off some real big people to lie to the world, just like when they lied to the world about going to the moon. Guys, did you not know that the sun literally changes shape? This is normal, you know, this isn't fake. It's literally just a big ball of gas that can literally just change shape. I mean, if the sun's meant to be 93 million miles away, it's crazy that we can literally capture it within the clouds. But back to the final experiment, what about Muktoon, who was literally captured behind the sun? Literally behind the sun. Nothing but studio glitches. At one point the sun's flat, and at other points it's glitching in front of the people. Honestly, don't take my word for it, guys. I'm a nobody. You should listen to the mainstream narrative because the television channels you to be programmed.
My conclusion on the matter of lying and deception, I have come to the conclusion that neither lying nor deception are inherently immoral.
All right, so here is the video out, or the cloud I'm telling you about right there. So right now it's about a mile in the air. That's my estimate. It drops to about 3,000 feet here. So it drops to almost 2,000 feet. Okay. So here it is right here, right above the latrine right there. All right. Well, what it is the computer program they used for the effects in the sky lobbed onto that cloud and kept it in the upper part of the lens for his GoPro. And the cloud's dropping.
It's in a W shape.
Dropping. It's staying right. There it goes.
Whoa! You can see it.
Up there, and it's going down,
Whoa.
right behind the.
Yeah, so it did run smooth. Let's run it one more time. It's exactly how you explained and described it. That cloud is not part of that big sky.
Nope. And you can see the whole sky is morphing.
Are you going to ruin this moment?
I absolutely have to.
All right, show of hands. How many of you actually believe that there are astronauts stuck up in outer space right now? How many of y'all believe that story?
This article is trying to tell us that NASA uses high shutter speeds, and that's why they're not able to pick up the stars. But then you still see pictures of the stars in space with pictures taken in space. But yet any other pictures you see here, there's no stars in the pictures. But ask yourself how many pictures you've seen like this with all these stars around the sun, moon, and Earth. And here's another reason why you don't see the stars when they take these pictures. It's because when the Earth is lit by the sun, it's many thousands of times brighter than the stars around it. So the Earth's so bright, it swamps out most, if not all, of the stars being seen in these pictures. Do we really believe this stuff, bro? Any way you spin it, bro, this is BS to me. It looks fake. This is not anything like a real moon. Just look at this. Just take a second without believing what you're told and look at this crap, bro. This is nothing. They're telling you this is real. Think about that.
Yeah, no, we definitely went on the moon. Yeah, no, we definitely went up into space and then landed on the moon and then drove dune buggies on the moon. Yeah, we definitely did that. And we played some golf on the moon. We planted the flag. I mean, listen, we took off from the moon. Yeah, I believe all that shit. You know, I mean, we built a whole museum around that I Dream of Jeannie, Roger Healy bullshit. No, we definitely did that. Yeah, 100%. 100%. I mean, no, we went to the moon. We can't get shit to land on the moon right now. Right now. Okay, 75, 50 years, whatever you want to call it, years later. But no. We drove that piece of shit dune buggy all over the moon. Yeah. Got it. Yeah, 100%. I'm with you 100%. No doubt. Yeah, that's right.
What's good, Cosmic Family? Coming back at you with another one on behalf now. What we are looking at, I'm just sharing my screen here to show you guys. I'm at worldmapgenerator.com. I want you guys to just go to this website, check it out, and you can follow along with me. I think you can do it on your phone. It's worldmapgenerator.com. I'm at the website here, and I'm sharing my pages. And as you can see, it's displaying all of these different map projections. And we're going to go through and we're going to take a look at them on the website. You go onto the website here and it asks you to take your viewpoint and generate your own map. It says you can generate your own world. What does your world look like? Where's the center of your world at? Let's go generate a world and I'll guide you through each step. Okay, so it takes you to the next page here. And if you look here, right here, you can see you can adjust the different axes. You can play around with the different axes, the latitude and the longitude, and as you can see, it will adjust the map projection any way that you would like. You can, any way that you wish, any world that you want to live in, any map projection that you want, you can live in it. You can do it at worldmapgenerator.com. Okay, so I just wanted to bring this to your guys' attention. You can see I can rotate the world around. I can move the North Pole around, and it shows you all the different map projections, and we're going to take a look at them here in a little bit. So as you can see, and you can customize it. You can put in custom settings. And on the left over here, you have projections. When you go to projections, it's going to show you all the different kinds of map projections that exist, that are in existence. Okay. With the cylindrical equal area map projection is represented as a rectangle where the relative areas on a map are preserved. Okay. We're all used to that one. Okay. What else do we have? And yeah, as you can see how I'm moving around and I'm adjusting the North and the South Pole. It all can be adjusted, and it's all based on whatever map projection that you are using, which is going to equal the result of what you come up with. Okay, we have compromise. Okay, compromise. Okay, we have different versions here. Okay, this one. We've all seen that shape before. We've all seen that one before. Look at all these different shapes and different map projections. This one's called Earhart map projection, the Earhart 1. There's all the different variations of them. Look, we have a star projection. That's called the Gingery map projection. The cross. Okay. I think this is the Gilbert map projection. Okay, what's underneath here? The orthographic map projection. Then you can mess around. You can move the Northern Pole. You can spin it around. You can live wherever you want. These are all different map projections. Okay, what do we have under cylindrical? This cylindrical stereographic projection is a cylindrical map projection with two standard parallels at latitudes 45 degrees north and south. Underneath we have the equirectangular map projection. They're very, very similar. They're all different variations of each other, but they're all just different advances, okay? So there's so many different variations that you can mess around with over here. What else do we got on here? Yeah, the Gringorton map projection, the Guyu cylindrical map projection. We have the Miller cylindrical map projection. These are all cylindricals. These ones up right here. These are all different variations of the cylindrical map projection stereotype. Okay, so this is very interesting how you can just move it all around, and then you can download it too. They give you an option where you can download the exact way that you want the world to be, and you can print it out and you can have that posted where you want to be. Okay, this is the conical section. Okay, this is interesting. Look at this. This is the conical map projections. You can move the South and North Pole around. You see how the South Pole's on the edge. See the conical equal area map projection, and then the conic equidistant conical map projection. Okay, these are very interesting here. It's just they have two different variations. See how the South Pole disappears between these two. Okay, and then so if we go here, we have so many different kinds of the compromise. Okay, let's take a look. What do we got? Yeah. Wow, there's so many here. The Burgos, the Bone, the Cubic, the Gilbert, The Elshauer. Oh, wow, this is very interesting. All these different map projections, all these different variations. Look at that one. That's a star projection. As you notice, they all have their different cutouts. It's all the geometric shapes and sizes of the latitude and longitude. Yeah, this one right here. This is the Van der Grinten map projection. The Van der Grinten looks like this is probably the 4th edition. This might have been the 4th revision in this specific map projection here that is displayed. Okay, we have other ones here. Sinusoidal, the Robinson. Take a look however you want it to be. This is the Waterman. This is the Waterman compromise map projection. Okay, so okay, and up here now we're up here at the azimuthal. The azimuthal equal area, which is the first one we're looking at right here. This is the equal area. As you can see, it doesn't have the North Pole, or I mean the South Pole is not included. And then we have the stereographic. This one's interesting. The stereographic azimuthal map projection. As you can see, I'm just messing around trying to center it. And then this is the standard flat Earth map. This is the azimuthal equidistant map projection. And as you can see, I'm moving around. And as you can see where they get a globe from. And you see how I'm circling it. It gets the globe. All you have to do is just switch the North and the South Pole, and then there it is. And then Antarctica gives you the ring around all of it. Okay, so it's interchangeable, you guys. That's why I want to show you this website, because it's interchangeable and it's based on your perception. I would like you guys to actually encourage you guys to go to this website, worldmapgenerator.com, and just play around with it yourself, and just look at all the different options and look at all the different features, and you can just check out all of the different ways that the world can be displayed, that the world can be projected. These are all the different projections that people have come up with over the years, and they finally digitized it and put it all conveniently on a website here at worldmapgenerator.com.
Hey, I'm tripping, I'm sliding, I'm riding through the back like
Hey, why do they call it sea level? You know, like with the ocean, the horizon. Why do they call it sea level? Because you can plainly see its level.
Dangerous space rodent.
Century bird.
You got footage shot by NASA, aired on C-SPAN, of a rocket with a mouse crawling around on it in the vacuum of space.
Any evidence that Earth is flat? Yeah, water. All water deeper than 4 millimeters has to have a physical barrier to contain it. So take a bottle of water, measure how much water's in it. Say there's 4 inches of water, dump it out on the table. Try to measure that 4-inch depth. You can't. Same thing with a puddle. The physical container of the puddle is the sides going up. Water needs a container. It's observable. It's repeatable. It's the facts. It's the truth. Gravity's not physical.
Isn't it crazy that when we view a train that is moving, we can see the smoke going behind it? But when we see a volcano erupting, the smoke goes straight up. But the Earth is supposed to be spinning at 1,000 miles per hour. Isn't it also crazy that when we have 130 mile per hour winds, everything is just destroyed as a hurricane? But this nice calm day, the Earth is spinning at 1,000 miles per hour. What's also crazy? The Felix space jump, where he started his 2.5-hour ascension from Roswell, New Mexico, about 128,000 feet in the air, jumped, took him 4 minutes to land, and he landed 44 kilometers away from where he started. 2.5 hours, 1,000 miles per hour spinning, lands 44 kilometers away from where he started. Yeah, that makes sense. You see, some of us aren't completely indoctrinated. We aren't sheep, and we know that this is all a lie. You see, we know that we've been lied to, and we trust our own eyes and our own senses. Most people just trust Google. It's quite literally laughable.
Now, I don't know for sure what the shape of the Earth is, but I definitely don't believe everything we've been hearing. But check this out.
Can I talk to the pilot, please?
He's right here.
You're the pilot?
Hi.
How long have you been flying for?
Like for Delta 21 years, but maybe like 30 something.
I want to know, because they say the pilots know a lot. Do you think the Earth is flat or no?
I know it's flat.
You know it's flat? How long have you been flying for, you said?
Over 30 years. And when you tell people that, do they think you're like crazy or no?
Only one person.
Only one person?
Yeah, you're recording it.
And I won't go into too much detail, but he says, look, the sun's not going down. He says, you saw the sun come back up, right? I said, yeah. What's with that? He says, well, it's not going back down all night. You're going to see it off the left side, and it's going to come around off the nose, and by Honolulu tomorrow morning, it's going to be about 2 o'clock off the nose, and it'll be coming up. Really? What about the spin of the Earth? And the captain over there in the co-pilot seat, he looked at me and says, spin? He says, the Earth don't spin. You don't read your Bible? Now, that shut me up big time right there because I hadn't read the Bible ever, okay? So I didn't know what it said. You know, don't you read your Bible. Okay, great. You got my work cut out for me. So we get to Honolulu, and, you know, the only thing that spun on me when we got to Honolulu was my head. Because I saw the sun all night. It didn't go down. The Earth ain't spinning, and there's no curve. So I get out of the plane, and he says, oh, one more thing. He says, if the Earth is supposed to be round, like they say, okay, it's 8 inches per mile squared. That's the math on the curvature. Go find it. Look for it and go find it. The first thing I did was I got up the next day and I went out to the North Shore and I was looking for Kauai because I'd seen it before. And there it is, Kauai, 108 miles away. It's 5,400 feet high. So it's above, well, first of all, it should be below about 400 feet below the horizon. Okay. And I could see all the way to the beach on Kauai from 108 miles away. And so now here I am. You know, I'm a bona fide flat earther because I can't deny it. I can't deny it. And see, that's the problem with flat earthers. They go out and look, and now they come back, and they're surrounded by globe heads, and they get the horse's ass laughter. They get, you're a flat earther.
The flat Earth map dates back over 1,000 years. This map is credited to being created by a Persian astronomer. His name was Al-Biruni, and he lived between 973 AD to 1048 AD. It's the official map of the United Nations and also the United States Geological Survey. It used to be present in many places before the creation of NASA and the Antarctic Treaty in 1959. Here you see it with Admiral Byrd. This map has been restored by Dmitry from Russia with suggestions of mine, Eddie Alenkar. Known by my YouTube channel Flat Earth Banjo, I asked Dmitry to include the Bermuda Triangle and Point Nemo, a place deep in the Pacific where NASA buries rockets. Then Robert Tozzi, a professional mapmaker, came along and enhanced the map even more. There are many people now selling this map online, but if you could order it from my online store, I would greatly appreciate it. Visit my online store now and order one of the items. I humbly thank you.